Yes, you can see on the road here, this is not my usual setup, in Cary, North Carolina for the MLB Draft Combine. Still got to upload videos though, still got to be back on the grind. Dealing with this not great internet here at the hotel, but we'll figure it out. We'll get it done. I needed to make a video because Major League Baseball, along with all the weird sticky stuff that's been going on, just dropped some of the worst jerseys I've ever seen. The MLB All Star Game jerseys are so incredibly bad. I got a lot of opinions on it. You guys love when I talk and react and rank jerseys, hats, all the uniform stuff. You love when I talk about it. And boy, do I have a lot to say, just like you guys had a lot to say on Twitter about these jerseys, because oh my goodness, I thought the player weekend jerseys were bad from a few years ago when they were all black and all white, like very one color palette stuff. What is it called? Like monochromatic, I believe is the correct term. Those are pretty terrible. But these All-Star Game jerseys, they might take the cake. These might be some of the worst jerseys that we've ever seen. And the thing that makes them different than previous All-Star Games is that apparently you are going to have to wear those jerseys in the game. No longer are players going to be able to wear their own team's uniforms, which I really liked. I love when they do that in the All-Star Game. Like I love when you see Pete Alonso wearing the Mets jersey. You got Aaron Judge wearing the Yankee jersey. You got Freddie Freeman in his Braves one. Like I love seeing each player in their own individual jersey. Now they're going to be wearing these All-Star Game jerseys. And from a sales perspective, from a marketing perspective, I get it. You have these jerseys, put them on showcase, but the way that these look, you want to take these and you want to hide them away. You don't want anybody to see them. Not only are the hats bad, but the jerseys, I mean, they just simply don't look like baseball jerseys. So that's exactly what I'm going to do in today's video. I'm going to go over my reaction to the MLB All-Star jerseys. I'm going to go over a few specific ones, more so the hats I'm going to be more specific with, because the hats, there's a little more variation, but with the jerseys, they're pretty much the same, just a few differences here and there. But yeah, you like this video, you agree with me that these jerseys stink, drop a like. Maybe Major League Baseball will see it and I don't know, change it because these are bad. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and you enjoy the content. Click that sub button, join the team as we climb our way to 200K. We are so close. Get in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts to this jersey and the hat, although I'm pretty sure I already know what you think. Like, you're gonna hate them. And make sure you follow me on all my social media, GiraffeNeckMarc, links in description. At the MLB Draft Combine, you want an inside look at there, Twitter and Instagram, best places to follow me. So let's just start off by talking about these hats, because these hats are pretty horrible. I don't know who decided to design them this way. There was potential here. I do believe that the hats are better than the jersey, because there is some good looking hats. Like I genuinely think the Texas Rangers one looks pretty good. I think the Tampa Bay Rays one looks pretty good. If you notice a pattern here, I like the logos that are white on these black hats, but the red with purple and white and black with the star behind it, like it is so confusing. It is so hard on the eyes. Contrast is very important. Red and black, while those colors like kind of go up against each other, like red will pop off of black, for someone to actually see these from a distance is going to be almost impossible. Red is one of the hardest colors to read for the human eye. That's why you don't see people put red text on thumbnails. That's why you see the red arrow. You can distinguish that red is there, but you don't necessarily know what you're looking at. That's what it feels like with these hats. I mean, you just go through these. Like the Arizona Diamondback one's okay. The Braves one stinks. The White Sox one's horrendous. The Rockies one, it's in Colorado. The Rockies hat, I genuinely don't know if someone made this with their eyes closed. And I don't mean to be mean to whoever designed these. Like I'm sure hundreds, if not thousands of hours went into creating these hats and designing them, but it also seems like they're very rushed and that they weren't really thought out. And I know that the All-Star Game got switched from Atlanta to Colorado. They definitely probably had to make some last minute alterations, but to me, it just makes no sense. I get the star for the All-Star Game and you want to include the purple Rocky Mountains behind it, so you put a little purple, but the black hat with all this and then the red logo, it simply makes absolutely no sense to me in my eyes. These hats, the Twins one actually looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. The Twins ones look good, but that's kind of exactly what their hat already looks like, so that's probably why. I mean, the Pirates one just looks like a weird Phillies one. The Tigers one is atrocious. There's no way you can tell that's the Detroit Tigers logo unless you were literally this close, like how you and your screen are right now. If you are more than 20 feet away from it, you're going, what's that red dot on the hat? You have to squint. It's just such a bad look. I don't think the hats are nearly though as bad as the jersey, which is where we're going to spend the most of the time here, because these jerseys are an abomination to baseball. Nike has somehow given the NBA the coolest looking alternate jerseys to ever exist. They've given us some great City Connect jerseys, but when it came to the All-Star Game, this is a swing and a miss. You couldn't have been further off. I mean, this looks so incredibly bad. First initial impression when I look at this, especially the white jersey for the National League team, I go, isn't that the USA men's soccer team jersey? This looks nothing like a baseball jersey at all. First off, 2 buttons on the top. I could get a little nitpicky here and say baseball doesn't do that. You either do full buttons down or it's the complete pullover. But I think that the way that they made it look, even with the Nike logo here, it looks exactly like a USA men's soccer jersey. They are almost indistinguishable. It looks like they took the exact same model, model, the exact same, I guess, like kit setup, and just made it a little more baseball-y. It's terrible. Like, even down to the USA flag feels like it's in the exact same spot. So this was a swing and miss. It looks like a soccer jersey. They're doing a lot of weird stuff. So at first it looks like it's trying to be American themed, but then on the National League one, you see there's almost like floral Hawaiian pattern going around like the trim on the shoulders, around the inside on the collar. Doesn't make sense. I don't understand why that's being brought in here. You're going very much Colorado with the purple and the star and all that. And then you just throw a little sprinkle of Hawaii in there. I'm very confused. And then I don't know who had this genius idea, but we decided let's put the abbreviation of the team down the left side of the chest vertically, because that's how people like to read, is vertically. That's how baseball jerseys have ever looked. In fact, I think the worst All-Star Game jersey of all time had a very similar design where it was like said National and American down the side. Iconic because I think it was when Ken Griffey Jr. and Mark McGwire and Sosa did the home run derby, but that's the only reason why. And then it gets weirder. They put the logo of the team just right across the words, right across the letters. So you really can't tell. And again, there's that pesky red text that is super, super hard to read. Well, guess what? They made it harder because they put a logo over this red text. I mean, the one I'm looking at right now is a Colorado Rockies jersey. So whoever that's going to be from the Rockies team, Ryan McMahon probably will be their representative. It's a plain white jersey. It says COL, which you can't read. You just simply can't. And then the Rockies logo is just on top of it. It's so plain otherwise. You can't tell me this isn't a soccer jersey. And they're going to have to wear these during the game. Now, let's talk about the Navy one, the dark blue for the American League, because this one is about 10 times worse. So you got the nice dark navy blue. I love that color blue. Like, I think it's a very strong color, but then you decide to go with the beige floral pattern. Again, I'm not sure whether Bahama Joe, or did I call him Hawaiian Joe? I think it's Tommy Bahama. That's the name I was thinking of. But I don't know if Tommy Bahama is the main sponsor of the All-Star Game all of a sudden, but it feels like I'm looking at a soccer jersey that's been sponsored by Tommy Bahama. Why is there floral pattern all over this jersey? It makes no sense to me. This has nothing to do with Colorado. It's a landlocked state. I don't know. Maybe it's the state flower. If it is, that's stupid, because you should just lean into the Rocky Mountains. You should lean into Colorado more. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. And then it already looks like a soccer jersey, navy blue, the weird beige floral pattern. They put that red text on it again. Red on dark blue like that is even harder to read than red on white, is even harder to read than red on black. And then they also threw the logo on top of the text there. It's so bad. This is such a debauchery. I don't know how Major League Baseball has continually swung and missed on jerseys recently. You had the player weekend mess up where it was the all white and all black jerseys. That was terrible. They took players weekend, which was so cool, so awesome, so much fun. It made it feel like Little League Baseball again at the Major League level. And they said, hey, it's boring now. Plain black, plain white jerseys. You can't read anything. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it sells a lot. I have been to games now in multiple states, many different stadiums. I have never, not once, seen someone wear one of those player weekend jerseys anywhere. No one has ever worn those. I don't know if anyone's ever bought them. They're terrible. And these All-Star Game jerseys are going to go up there. Like, I think the Miami one works because this jersey has a Miami feel, but the Giants one looks terrible. Like, the Giants one and the Cardinals and the Nationals, it makes no sense. The Giants one, it goes right through the F. So you just see SG, and then you see like a little blue, navy blue splotch in the middle of it. The design is so bad. Again, thousands of hours went into this, and it seems like nobody actually checked to make sure that these were going to look good. How did it pass more than 2 rounds of checks? How did it pass more than 1 round of check before someone went, this stinks. This is terrible. No one's going to like it. No one's going to buy it, because it's just simply a fact. No one likes these. No one's going to buy them. And I hate to slander and just be so negative, because I'm trying to keep baseball super positive. I love the sport. I love talking about it. I love jerseys. But you had such a cool opportunity to make really, really cool All-Star Game jerseys in Colorado. Nike has done such great stuff with NBA. And then you give us this. It looks like a golf polo. It looks like a soccer jersey. It looks like a pullover vest. Whatever you want to say it looks like, it doesn't look like a baseball jersey. It doesn't look like something that I want to buy. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it doesn't look like something you want to buy either. These are terrible. Now, I know I went just on like a little 10-minute tangent about All-Star Game jerseys. It's really not that important, but I think in the growth of Major League Baseball, it's important to get jerseys looking right. And especially with Nike, as I've said many times, has done a great job with the NBA. I buy Nike NBA jerseys. You want to know why? They look great. I will buy Nike City Connect jerseys because they look great. Kids around the world, around America, will buy cool looking jerseys because they look cool. You want baseball jerseys to become part of fashion, become part of what people wear. Nobody's wearing these. Not a single person. The only reason you'd wear one is maybe like as a goof or a gaff, because this is just so bad. So yeah, 10-minute tangent, 10-minute rant on All-Star Game jerseys. Really not that important. The weirdest thing is that they're going to be wearing them during the games, which that's going to look absolutely terrible. Not that important, but it's a video, and I'm sure you guys wanted to see it because I could talk about how bad these are for hours. I'd love to know what you guys think about these All-Star Game jerseys down in the comment section below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Let me know what you're thinking. Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy it, as well as subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the content coming at you over, well, the rest of eternity, because I don't think I'm stopping this anytime soon. Follow me on all my social media, GiraffeNeckMarc, links in the description if you want an inside look at the MLB Draft Combine. Got about 2 more days left here, Friday and Saturday. So the day that you're watching this and the following day, make sure you're following me over there so you don't miss out. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. You know the drill from here on out. YouTube recommends you watch this video. This is my most recent upload, so click through those if you have not yet seen them. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another video. Bye.